Why is Chrisean Rock here?
I'm gonna be honest. Out of respect for my cast and the people I have.
I'm chilling. We can have a little sit down. I promise to God.
Here's
the
thing though. If
what?
she don't want to have that sit down, I cannot force anyone to have a sit down though, Chrisean. You feel me?
I'm not saying force her. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying
I just don't think that sit down.
That's crazy. Isn't that crazy, yo?
I can't have you as a love mom. I can't. It's just crazy. I can't. She was probably just
okay. You know what I be going through? A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So
yeah, okay, what I'll say is,
and I don't like when I speak up. Y'all got something to say, like, okay, cool.
Let's all be cool.
But it's like, it's crazy. Every time I try to speak up for myself, I guess I scared y'all. That's crazy. Bro, he told me pull up. Guess how long the ride was? 3 hours. 3 hours, yo. And I got ready in the car.
I can't. It's just crazy. I can't.
You know, this gonna break my little heart, but it's okay.
What's gonna happen?
Huh? I don't start with people. People click for me because I'm Chrisean Rock. A household name. And I'm gonna keep saying that.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And we are here discussing another viral yet sad moment for Chrisean Rock, as what we have predicted in the past over here has now come true. Chrisean is now being blackballed in the streaming industry. Now, a lot of people may not see it that way. I do. But honestly, in some ways, this is Chrisean's fault. She kind of set herself up for this, and we'll get to talking about that. But in other ways, she's kind of being sidebarred. But you know, it is the game and it is the politics of the industry, and we'll get to that. But before we get to any of this, I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button on this video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I either go live or upload great content like this and other great content as well. So now that you guys have done that, we're gonna get right on into what is going on with Chrisean Rock. So about a few months ago, Chrisean Rock was released from her own mental prison and back into society and onto the internet streets to tell us that she is no longer inside. She's gonna be outside working. She's gonna start streaming, according to Chrisean, after making $250,000 a month on Snapchat. She was moving on to Kick, and she's gonna be the new head over there. She's gonna be making these millions of dollars. And this is happening for Chrisean right on the heels of Blueface almost being released from prison, okay? So Chrisean was outside letting it loose, letting her hair or her hoodie hang down, and she was lit, toothless and all, and everybody on the internet was like, OMG, who let her out, okay? But either way, upon being let out, she had a lot to talk about why she had been locked away, and she basically blamed Blueface by saying that he had kept her inside, wouldn't let her out to do anything, but now she's realizing that she was wrong and she should come out and get back to the money. So Chrisean began to go live almost every other day, really every day, and she's going live talking about how Blueface is trying to smear her name, speaking lies about Junior and his progress and milestones. She's blaming everything on everybody. She's even going as far to saying that when she gets back outside, Chrisean thought she was gonna go right back where she left off, but she didn't understand stardom, fame, and this new word clout and how fickle it is. You see, the way things work now are everything is run by algorithms. Everything is digital, and algorithms only work on what it can grab. And Chrisean had fell out of the algorithm for about a year, maybe. She literally was not viral for anything. But Chrisean took none of this into consideration because she was, in my opinion, living off the high that she had before. And she really didn't understand how fickle-minded the people are and how basically, yeah, you'll grab a fan base and they'll follow you wherever you go. But the internet and the algorithm moves so fast that falling out of the algorithm for a whole year or at least maybe close to it could be detrimental to where you couldn't come back. So the fact that she's been able to go viral is still a good thing. That basically means that there's a chance that Chrisean could get back in the algorithm and get back into this new streaming world that she so desires to get in. But it's gonna take work. She's not gonna be able to just waltz on in because she had a name in the past. Chrisean is gonna have to go viral. She's gonna have to create more viral moments daily. She's gonna have to basically force her way into the algorithm and force her way down our throats even more than she already has. And she would have to continuously do that in order to get back into the algorithm. Now, this whole thing is tricky, right? And what's so tricky about it is the algorithm is only one piece. This is only one thing Chrisean will need to do in order to get back into the clout game, back into where she was before in the past. Chrisean is also going to have to understand the politics behind this entire thing. See, streaming, although it's different from famous people like actors and singers and stuff like that, streaming is the new Hollywood. Streaming is the new clout. Streaming is the new fame. All these old guys who were famous before, people are not going to check for that. People are watching streams, people are watching YouTube, and people are interested in basically content that they can relate to from people that they feel are just like them. And that's what's so crazy and so popular about this new streaming world. Now, with that fame and with that clout and with Hollywood just moving from LA to the internet, now she has to talk about politics. See, politics takes place in every single thing that you do, even if you don't pay attention to it. And in Chrisean's case, she's trying to get back into the streaming world. And politically, she's going to have to basically make allies. You see, streaming, although new, is an industry, and every industry has politics behind it. And those politics usually dictate that you make allies with people who are your peers because you're going to need them for future business ventures. Now, if you put this in the streaming context, Chrisean would need to get really cool with the top streamers like Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, DDG, Funny Mike, Funny Marco. These are the guys who, in my opinion, from where I'm sitting, I'm not a streamer girl, but these people are running the streamer world. So she want to get in really good with these guys. Plaqueboy Max is another guy that she want to get in really good with because Chrisean is going to need these people in order to use their platforms to boost her own, because although she still has her fan base, it's only that. It's only her fan base. It's not big enough to really keep her afloat. So what Chrisean needs to do is get in good with all these other streamers, make sure she's not getting in any trouble, make sure she's not making any enemies, most importantly, because she doesn't want anybody to stop bags. Because let's be honest, in the industry, streaming, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube, it doesn't matter if it's Instagram, TikTok, in every single one of these industries, there are people who can stop your bags. It just is what it is. And those people utilize those rights at any given time. And Chrisean does not understand that when she had been going around to all these different events after coming off her hiatus of being in her mental prison from Blueface while he's locked away in prison. When Chrisean came back on the scene, she was going to have to play nice with everybody. She was going to basically have to kiss butt. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I get it. But that's what she had to do in order to get back in the good graces, or at least to get in any good graces with these people, because Chrisean is going to need these people to get back on or get back in the door. It's basically called playing the game. Now, anybody who's been in these type of situations know that. And that's typically why you guys as fans will see some of your favorite content creators talk crazy about somebody else, or maybe your favorite streamers go crazy on another streamer, and then later they make up and y'all be like, OMG, they fake. A lot of times it's that, but mostly it's because We need to be allies more than enemies. I mean, having someone who can literally stop your bag, literally stop you from getting booked, promoted, and all those things are horrible situations to go through. So people typically try to avoid them and just kind of like, quote unquote, play the game. Just play nice with people, even if they truly don't like them. And that's what Chrisean needed to do, but she just couldn't do it. She came back getting into it with everybody. And like I said earlier, it really wasn't all her fault. Some of those people were poking on Chrisean, but the thing is, Chrisean does not have any emotional intelligence. She doesn't know how to respond. Chrisean thinks life is baddies. She thinks that she can go around threatening people and putting hands and feet on people, and that ultimately is what led her where she is now. Being put in a situation where she was once on top, she was once the most viral thing, the most sought after, sought out thing, even by other mainstream celebrities, to basically begging to be left on the stream. And it sucks. It's a hard fall from grace, but I kind of predicted it because I kind of saw the way Chrisean was moving and the way other people had been moving around her. And I kind of figured they were kind of like, pushing her out of the club. But either way, let's get into why we're here and why this started. So Chrisean goes to Plaqueboy Max's stream. He does this show, I guess they called it Love Bomb, where basically he has some contestants. I guess it's sort of like Pop the Balloon. I don't know. I never really saw it. Oh, God. So Plaqueboy Max does this love show that he streams live, and he invites other content creators, other streamers to come on his platform, and they kind of like stream it live for everybody to see. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is an example of playing the political game. What Plaqueboy Max is doing is making sure he's good with all these other content creators, all these other streamers, so that they can work together on each other platform, and that can help build each other platform. See, it's all about relationships. But speaking of relationships, he has this show called The Love Show, where he asked some people to come on the show, and basically it's kind of like a thing where there's contestants and one person picks one of the contestants or the contestants pick the person. Don't get me the line. I never watched it, but either way, it's a love show and he has other people come on. And on this particular show, he has Wendy Ortiz. Now, Wendy Ortiz is another streamer who's really big in the streaming world. And basically, she's one of the streamers that's going around to all these other streamers. And they're kind of doing content together, basically building each other platform. So having Wendy there isn't really an issue. It only becomes an issue when he also invites Chrisean Rock. Now, Chrisean Rock is invited to the show, and fans are speculating that basically Plaqueboy Max tried to set her up. And the reason for that is this. Plaqueboy Max did invite, or at least accept an invite from Chrisean. He did tell her she can come over to the stream, but he also knew that Wendy was there. Now, according to Plaqueboy Max, he allowed Chrisean to come on the show just thinking they were going to run the numbers up, but he had no clue that she had any issues with Wendy. Now, I'm not going to lie. Unless he doesn't follow Wendy or Chrisean, I don't know how that's possible. It kind of went super viral when they had their back and forth, and we're going to get into that in just a second. But according to Plaqueboy Max, he's saying he had no clue, and he was dumbfounded and basically blindsided by this entire situation. But either way, once Wendy came and found out Chrisean was there, she ends up confronting Max and telling him that Chrisean needs to leave, or basically she would. Now, according to Wendy, she says that she's afraid. She says that Chrisean is unpredictable. We'll get into that here in just a second. She says that Chrisean might beat her up, and she doesn't want no smoke, even though in a way she kind of started this thing, but we'll get to that in a second. But she's claiming that she's just basically afraid, and she doesn't want any parts of Chrisean being on the stream. So Plaqueboy Max, following the politics at the moment, meaning that everybody's cool with Wendy and most people are on the outs with Chrisean, he chose Wendy. Now, some people are making this a race issue, and I can see it. But either way, some people are making this a race issue. And while it may be that, it may not be that. It could be that accompanied with the fact that politically Chrisean is on the outs right now. If y'all been paying attention, a lot of streamers, a lot of other little celebrities, or, I don't know what they call them, internet celebrities, they've been having issues with her. I mean, she's cool with a couple people, but she's been making a lot of noise around the industry. And I think this time it came back to backfire on her. So now let's start from the beginning, from this entire thing. Where does this all begin? How does Chrisean get kicked off this man's stream on live while everybody's laughing, joking, and she sits there while she pseudo begs and pseudo pleads her point. Like, it was so embarrassing to see. Where does this begin? It starts at the streamer prom. So Chrisean Rock went to the streamer prom. This streamer prom was thrown by Funny Marco. Funny Marco is one of the top content creators / streamers in this space. And he had anybody who's anybody and everybody who's everybody at this streaming party. Now, mind you, this is coming off the heels of Chrisean being, you know, in her mental imprisonment, because honestly, Blueface didn't have her locked up. But either way, Chrisean attends the streamer prom, and from the looks of it, it looks like she had fun. But given a little backstory, you'll understand why it wasn't as fun for Chrisean as it probably should have been. So basically, Funny Marco had the streamer prom. He invited everybody, but nobody invited Chrisean. Now, it could have been for a couple reasons. Number one, maybe Chrisean had fell off and he forgot about her. Or maybe she was kind of like on the outs. I don't know. I wasn't there. But either way, Chrisean attended the event, but she was never invited by Funny Mike. And Funny Mike is the actual host of this entire event. So she came, but she wasn't invited by the host. The person who invited her was actually none other than Funny Marco. A lot of people don't know this, but Funny Marco ended up inviting Chrisean to the streamer prom as his date. It was super last minute. I'm not even sure if Chrisean bought the dress or if she stole it from someone who was working the event. We've seen this in the past from her. But either way, she was able to scoundrel up a dress and get on down to the prom like Cinderella. But the thing is, she kind of wasn't treated like that when she got there. She got the cold shoulder from a lot of people. Like, although she was dancing, having fun, like everybody seemed like it was lit. If you paid attention to sometimes the people around her, the looks they be giving her sometimes, and you know, somewhat the way they kind of laugh at her and not with her, you could start to see that while some people were showing her love, there were some people there who were making Chrisean the butt of their jokes. And she didn't quite get that until after she got home and maybe rewatched some of the clips that had gone viral on social media. But either way, once she saw how people were treating her, that caused her to respond. Now, some may ask, what does this have to do with Wendy? Well, this is what happened. Wendy also attended the streamer prom, and she made a joke that was kind of in bad taste, but also in line and on brand with Chrisean Rock. Basically, Wendy saw Chrisean at the streamer prom and tried to joke on her by saying she was afraid to run into her, and she kind of just like walked by really quickly. And that little clip went viral. Now, after Chrisean saw this, she responded. Now, remember, this is the original clip that started this whole beef between Chrisean and Wendy. Chrisean saw it, she responded, and I want to show you that little clip, y'all. Check this out.
The dress Chrisean Rock is going?
That's what they're saying.
Chrisean Rock? I'm scared. I'm gonna run away from her.
My friends already
Run! Run!
Alright, so y'all saw that, and this is literally what started this online back and forth between Chrisean and Wendy. Now, some people thought this was funny. I'm assuming Wendy's audience thought it was hilarious, but Chrisean didn't think it was funny. And as a matter of fact, at first, she kind of came on like her feelings were hurt. And if I'm being completely honest, I believe they were, because she had a lot of run-ins with other people, and Wendy was one of those viral moments that was kind of like icing on the cake for her. So Chrisean responded, and I want to get into her response. Y'all, check this out.
Girl, okay, she's a sweetheart in real life, but why would she say she's scared of me? You know how petty that is, though, bro? I already got this weird hate train. I already going through so much weird stuff. Like, last thing I need is a person with a platform that's pretty saying they're scared of me. Like, girl, chill out, bro. You don't have to clip farm. I don't know. She like, first she went on, she's like, Chrisean's gonna be at the prom. I'm scared. Why are you scared? Like, why would you say something? Why do people clip farm? Why do people clip farm? Like, people be clip farming my name and disses me or say weird things or victimize themselves and don't even know I'm a real person that got real feelings, right? It's that one. You just passed it. You gotta turn around. But you know, I got real feelings, like, and it's cool. Nobody care what other people going through, and that's fine. I get it. but I don't appreciate that. Then, I guess Tyler was like, did you speak to Chrisean? And then she's like, oh yeah, I'll speak to her. And then she spoke to me, but she whispered in my ear, like, giving me props. Like, I can see deep down you're a real good mom. Like, I can see it. Like, you really love your son. Like, that was so sweet what she said. Like, why did you have to, like, clip for me? That's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's unfair. And the only reason why I'm watching my mouth right now, because I'm just gonna watch my mouth till I don't have, till I can't watch my mouth no more.
So as you can see, that was Chrisean's response. And originally I was like, okay, she's practicing a level of a little bit of emotional intelligence. She's not yelling, she's not screaming. But as you can see toward the end of this stream, or at least the end of this clip, Chrisean was really running very, very thin on patience. And I'm gonna be completely honest. This was kind of unwarranted. I didn't know if Wendy had any other issues with Chrisean maybe before this. Maybe if you know, you can drop down in the comments and help me. But honestly, Wendy going around playing the damsel in distress, or the, afraid little Lily, clear girl over Chrisean, the big bad Hulk, that does give a bad look on Chrisean. But if I'm being completely honest, Chrisean can't be mad at anybody but Chrisean. Chrisean is the one who wants that to be her persona. Chrisean lives life like baddies is the world. She literally walks around like she can just put her hands on people, and that's what people see from her. Now, do I think Wendy went a little far? Do I think she was doing a little extra? Yeah, but honestly, it's the streaming world. Chrisean's gonna have to get tougher skin. It just is what it is. Now, I have to give reverence to the fact that Chrisean is having to deal with issues with her son, and people wanting to say things about the progress with him. That's something she has to deal with separately. But as it pertains to this situation, Chrisean is gonna have to eat being made fun of, because you're trying to get back in. You have to play the game. It's all about politics. And if this girl Wendy is as popular as people say she is, and people are basically wanting her on their streams and they want to work with her, people are unfortunately going to choose her side. It typically isn't anything to do with anything other than politics and playing the game. Now, that was the original response, right? Now, mind you, Chrisean is trying to keep her head together and trying to make everything okay and be cool. Because in my mind, Chrisean knows that she doesn't need to make many enemies. And I think that's why her initial response, it was what it was. It was kind of calm, kind of collected, just leave me alone. I have a lot on my plate. Well, Wendy would go on her stream and she'd do some things and, kind of interact with her crowd, or her chat, is that what they call them? And she'd basically respond again, and she kind of troll her some more. And this would have Chrisean go off on a deep end and kind of threaten her. Y'all, let's get into this little clip.
But my thinking is, if I already have them to the floor, I can drag them. Right? So all I need is for her not to wear a wig and not to wear braids. And I got that. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm just kidding. Okay, wait, sorry, please, wait, I'm sorry. No, she's good. This is how she fights. This is how Chrisean Rock fights. This is, look, I'm showing you. I know, I'm telling you, I'm showing you. She goes like this. She moves her hand
She talking about don't wear braids or a wig. Bitch, is that racist? Bitch, are you racist? Mexicans is racist. You feel me? Something about Mexicans, they don't like black girls because they wish they was black. But it's okay. You fucking enchilada with all those. You need to go get those Botox dissolved. Bye, enchilada. Ross set that shit up. I'm gonna eat her like an enchilada.
So you guys saw Wendy trolling Chrisean, basically saying that if she doesn't wear a weave or braids, she can pull her hair and maybe win the fight. She's even getting up playing like she's fighting, talking about how Chrisean fights. Now, it's all fun and games on the stream, but honestly, in Wendy's defense, when you're dealing with somebody like Chrisean, who's had lawsuits for hitting people on red carpets, who's had all type of run-ins with all other people, knocking people's teeth out and things of that nature, you want to be careful trolling somebody like Chrisean, because I'm not gonna lie, you might see her in the streets and she might run up on you and sneak you. She's very, very, very unpredictable. That being said, if you know that she's like that, why troll her? It's just the God's honest truth. I mean, why even poke a bear that you don't want to have a fight with? You see, we find this often in people of my girl Wendy's complexion. They like to do stuff, kind of like throw rocks and hide their hands and then play like the victim. It's called a Karen. And although this one is allegedly Hispanic, a Karen is a Karen is a Karen is a Karen. And for Wendy to start all this and now act so surprised and so terrified, it's just asinine to me. Well, fast forward, Chrisean has some more words to say, but this is where it gets tricky and also bad for Chrisean politically. You see, Chrisean is trying to get back in the club. She's trying to get back into this whole clout streaming world or back into whatever kind of situation she want to be as far as her career. With that being said, she doesn't need enemies. She needs friends. So having an issue with Wendy, who's being featured on a show by DDG and these other guys, Plaqueboy Max, that's going to cause an issue for Chrisean. Now, even though at this point in time, the streaming event hadn't happened with Plaqueboy Max, it's all about foresight. It's about knowing that even though you get on my nerves now, I may need you later. So let me not do the most. And that's what Chrisean should have done. That's what anybody getting into any of these industries should probably do. That's what they all do to stay afloat. But someone like Chrisean, not having emotional intelligence, she's not going to think like that, and she didn't. Chrisean will go on to talk about the girl Wendy in another live, and it's not even the fact that she was going back and forth with Wendy. It was really what she was saying. I'm going to let you hear this clip, and in this clip, listen to Chrisean kind of stab herself in her own back by basically saying some of these horrible things about Wendy. Check this out.
She's not white, she Mexican, she got a fan base. Bro, I don't care if you white, Puerto Rican, Asian, I don't care if you got a fan base or you the president of the United States. I don't care. Do not come around my way playing with me. I'm going to address you. Mind your business. Keep my name out your mouth. Straight up. I don't care what fan base you got. I don't care what fan base I got. Mind your business. Stop mentioning me. And yeah, I would be down to squash all this. But I don't care to squash all this. I don't care. Y'all don't pay my bills, bro. Y'all don't slide for me. I don't need y'all. Y'all don't slide for me. I don't need y'all. Y'all don't slide for me. I don't need y'all.
So now you heard that, and honestly, in the game of politics, this is horrible for Chrisean. She's basically telling Wendy, I don't care who you are. Now, I'm not sure how big Wendy is, but from what I'm hearing, she's pretty big. So for Chrisean to come in with her small fan base against somebody like Wendy, who probably has a bigger fan base, that's probably like career suicide for Chrisean, because you can't come in dissing the top dog. It just doesn't work like that unless you like 50 Cent. It just don't work like that. And then for Chrisean to say, I don't care, I don't need y'all, I don't need y'all, is basically like saying she doesn't need any of these people. And this is where Chrisean thinks that she's bigger than the program. And this is where Chrisean begins to basically, bury herself. I mean, Chrisean having beef with Wendy is gonna make it hard for her to join these other streamers when they're all working together. And that's what this politics thing is all about. And that's what Chrisean needed to understand. But I think she's understanding it now, but it's a bit too late. So now let's fast forward to this whole streaming event with Plaqueboy Max. Now, according to people online, they are saying that Chrisean came to Plaqueboy Max's love show stream and she was expected to be a contestant. Now, other people are saying that Chrisean invited herself, he didn't invite her, and other people are speculating that this was all a setup for clicks and views and all to go viral. While I believe there's truth in all of these theories, we're going to explore them one at a time. So let's start with the theory of who invited Chrisean and how did she get here. So people are saying that this guy, Plaqueboy Max, reached out to Chrisean and said, hey, I want you on the show. Come on down to the stream. According to Chrisean, she drove 3 hours to get all the way there, and now she's being kicked off, and it's kind of messed up. Now, people who follow Chrisean or people who are seeing it from that lens would agree, like, yo, that's kind of messed up to invite her there and and then kick her out all because you like Wendy more or because she's more popular. It's kind of messed up. And honestly, if you look at it from that point of view, it is. But other people are saying that Chrisean was never invited by Plaqueboy Max. According to people and also Plaqueboy Max, Chrisean Rock asked to come. Although he agreed that she could, he did not know that she had issues with Wendy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe that one bit, but he has receipts to show that he did not invite Chrisean, that Chrisean in fact invited herself. Y'all, check this out.
Yeah. She mad cool though, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let me delete her number because I don't want to leak it. As y'all can see, what does this say? This is Chrisean. Can I come to In Too Deep? What's your number and where you at? If you in LA, you can come today. Nothing to do with Wendy. That's all it was. I had no idea they had issues, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bug.
Damn. And Alabama left today.
Yeah. She did.
Dang.
So y'all saw that clip, and although this is after Chrisean left, Plaqueboy Max was showing his chat that basically Chrisean asked to come over, and although he said yeah, he didn't invite her, she asked to come and he said yes. Now some fans are speculating that he was being messy from the beginning by inviting Chrisean, that he absolutely knew that her and Wendy had an issue, and this little clip I'm going to show you proves that he indeed wanted something crazy to happen between Chrisean and Wendy. Check this out.
Yo, you on the way? I bet. You smooth. I say that. I'm going to see you in a little. I bet. Yeah, you good. We on schedule, so you going to be straight. All right, now you chilling. All right. It's really lit. Oh my gosh. My goal today is to make someone so mad, they punch a wall, somebody cries. You feel me? Some good shit. Now, let me look at these clips real quick. You got it ready?
So from clips like that, people are assuming that basically Plaqueboy Max knew exactly what he was doing and that he's not innocent in this, and he knew that Wendy was going to have an issue. I'm not sure if that's the case. It could be true. It could not be true. I understand the algorithm and I understand streaming. I understand having these platforms and wanting to go viral. And if I'm being completely honest, it would make sense for him to invite her there to have any sort of viral moment, even if it's one like we just saw. Okay, so I don't know. It could be true. It could not be true. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just reporting the news. So now let's move on. Now, word got out that Chrisean was invited to this thing, and allegedly in this clip right here that Plaqueboy Max had muted, he had DDG and a couple other streamers there, and they were allegedly confronting him about inviting Chrisean Rock. I mean, everybody there knew that there was an issue, but according to my boy Plaqueboy Max, he had no clue. As a matter of fact, as they're confronting him, he's basically telling them, I didn't know. And nobody's buying it because it literally makes no sense. You're in the world. You're one of those guys who are talked about in the streaming world. So you know exactly what's going on. So allegedly they're confronting him here and he doesn't know what's happening. And meanwhile, Wendy has gotten word that Chrisean Rock is in the building. So she takes to her TikTok and does this skit acting as if she heard Chrisean is in the building. She's afraid for her life and she's running and jumping over the balcony. Check it out, y'all.
Why are you running? Why?
So as you can see, Wendy is a troller. She's trolling with this whole Chrisean thing. She's having fun on the internet. But in real life, she's going on these streams telling people she's genuinely afraid. Now, a lot of people may feel like, you know, she's kind of asking for it. Why you keep doing this? But this girl is really packing on this whole I'm afraid situation. So Wendy pulls aside one of her friends or workers, I'm not sure. And she's talking to him and she's telling him how afraid of Chrisean she is, simply because of what Chrisean has done on baddies. Check this out.
You know what she does on baddies? She stares at you. She doesn't say shit. She just punches the fuck out of you. That's what she would have done to me. So I wasn't gonna put myself in that.
So as you can see, my girl Wendy here is talking about how she's so afraid of Chrisean because of what she's seen on Baddies. Now, is she laying it on thick? Maybe. But is she well within her rights to be afraid? Absolutely. Chrisean's reputation precedes her. The things that she's done in the past, not only on Baddies, but even with Blueface, people are genuinely afraid of her. Now, the Wendy girl might be doing a bit extra because she wants to seem like she's not really pushing Chrisean out of the spotlight. She kind of wants to make it seem like it's on Chrisean and it's basically her fault. But if I'm being completely honest, this is done purposely and it's still Chrisean's fault, but yet and still done purposely on Wendy's part to basically kick her out of spaces where she's at. It's the industry. It's how it works. And people like Wendy have mastered the art of basically getting people on their side by playing victim after throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Now, Wendy's going to go on to talk more about how afraid she was when she heard Chrisean Rock was in the building. And then she ultimately leaves the stream and basically says she's so afraid she can't stick around. Y'all, let's get into the clip.
Told me Chrisean Rock was there. I got so scared, guys. I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I went in my room. I locked the door. I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? And then I was like, okay, let me go tell Max, because why would Max put me in that predicament? So I went to Max. I was like, hey, why'd you bring Chrisean Rock? And Max was like, what? And I was like, why'd you bring Chrisean Rock? And then he was like, what do you mean? Like, do you guys have beef? And I was like, yeah, we have beef. I got mad. I got so mad. And then Max was like, oh, I didn't know you guys had beef. But that's what happened. I genuinely don't think Max would do that. I don't think he would put himself in that scenario. Like, I don't think he would do that to me, personally. But I don't know, guys.
Were you scared when she pulled up?
I was scared as fuck, bro. I literally went, the girl,
If she was trying to talk, you would have talked to her?
No.
All right, so y'all heard Wendy, and I'm going to be completely honest. This is bad for Chrisean, and let me tell you why. I spoke about this in the past when Chrisean had her run-ins with other people on red carpets, going around just swinging on people and throwing people off of stuff and everything. You cannot do this. I get it. Baddies is a platform where Chrisean is able to go out and do whatever she wants, and is under the guise of security and also protection of the show. But in the real world, it just doesn't work like that. And I said that people were going to be hesitant to work with her because of Baddies. And it's not just Chrisean. Other people have had issues like this on Baddies. So it's not just her. It's just the fact that there's a stigma surrounding the situation. And it doesn't help the fact that Chrisean went online and responded to the trolling of Wendy by basically saying she put hands and feet on her. You kind of feed the stereotype is what happens right here. And what I'm saying is, if Wendy is able to keep this stain on Chrisean's name, it's going to be very, very hard, if not almost impossible, for her to get back in the industry. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, this is all about politics. You have to be palatable. You have to be able to be relatable. And you have to be able to be friends with the right people. It sucks. That's why I want nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. I don't want to have to work hard and then also kiss behind to get ahead. But unfortunately, that's the game. And right now, Chrisean is on the outs of this game. Now, before leaving, Wendy heard that Chrisean was in the building, and she ends up confronting Plaqueboy Max about it, basically telling him that there's an issue between them and that she doesn't feel comfortable with Chrisean being in the building. She also says that she's gonna leave and call it a night and come back another day, but she would not be staying here. Now, I'm gonna get into the confrontation between Wendy and Plaqueboy Max. They're gonna kind of talk it out after they have the initial confrontation, and then I'm gonna come right back with a little bit more commentary. So check this out.
Nah, no cap, you was definitely holding your own, but niggas voted for just say for that. Yep.
Can I ask you something?
Of course you can.
Why is Chrisean Rock here?
I'm confused. Is there a problem with her? Like,
There is a problem with her being here.
I told you. Nigga, that didn't count, nigga.
Y'all got
That's
smoke?
Well, that's just weird.
No, but I'm saying like what? So there's actually other girls here too. There's mad
No,
girls.
no, of course I know.
So like, do y'all got like smoke?
Well, on the internet, yes.
Okay, so let me talk to you real quick. Can you talk?
So
Let's
weird.
go.
oh shit, kill him.
Are we on camera? You feel me?
Yeah.
Want a situation, make sure she's smooth.
Yeah.
I did not know about any things you had going on.
Yeah.
With Chrisean.
Yeah.
I was made aware, understood when you told me on stream.
Yep.
So,
can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I don't know Max, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know he wouldn't set me up like that. I think just in the moment, I heard she was here, and then I was like doing like.
Yo, go emote only. Go emote only. Emote only.
I was thinking about like, oh, Alabama said bad baby's pulling up. I was like, wait, Chrisean Rock is here. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I got mad. Obviously, I'm sorry. I came over here. I told you, and I think it was just like.
It's all good. I completely understand.
Moment.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
You feel me? You felt like it was some weird, funny business going on. That's why I wanted to situate it, because I didn't want you to feel like that. Because I fuck with you. You cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
You done nothing but show me love. You feel me? Want to keep everything smooth.
All good.
All right?
Yep. Thank
cool.
you.
I bet. All right. We're about to get started in a sec. Cool. Go.
Now, y'all just heard those two conversations, and one thing that stuck out to me was the fact that Plaqueboy Max was like, it's nothing to basically throw Chrisean away because he'd rather have Wendy. And that's what I was talking about when I said the politics of this thing is very important. You see, in this situation, Wendy yields all the power. She's the one that's most sought after in this situation between her and Chrisean. And Plaqueboy Max has the huge platform, and he's choosing Wendy because right now she makes more sense. CENTS. And Chrisean just doesn't. And this is what I was saying when I said Chrisean thinks she's bigger than the program. Her going against somebody like Wendy or even any of these other people who are all in cahoots is not going to help Chrisean's career. It's actually going to hurt her. And these people have no issue with just throwing her away. Now, I know her fan base hates that. I know that they feel like she's getting the short end of the stick. But at the end of the day, Chrisean is getting exactly what Chrisean deserves. Chrisean has not been the nicest, kindest person to a lot of people. Chrisean has actually been mean to most people. She's only become famous because of how mean that she is. If we're being completely honest, she has not done good in the world. So sometimes good just don't come back to you. Now, I'm not saying that she deserves anything that she's getting, because I'm not the person to tell her if she does or if she doesn't. However, what I am saying is Chrisean is going to have to learn the hard way that she's going to have to make nice with certain people. And also, she's going to have to play the game. That's what this is all about. You cannot get into it with any and everybody. You also cannot think that you're bigger than any and everybody, because you will be humbled very, 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 very shortly. Okay? And that's what's happening with Chrisean. Now, I have the rest of the video, the actual live where Chrisean is being kicked off by Plaqueboy Max. And like I said, it was pretty hard to watch, but ultimately I'll leave it here for you. And I wonder what you guys think about it down in the comments. So go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section, like the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I go live and or upload more great content like this. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you hear the original live of her getting kicked out. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments. I'll check y'all who's on the next one, girl. Bye.
So like this, you know, it's gonna put me where I need to be at.
Yeah. Type vibe.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good energy.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes. What's your honesty?
So look.
What? What's happening?
Chrisean, move. Come on.
Okay,
Come in.
I'm
Moving close.
All right.
Close. Oh, shit.
close.
Nah, my bad. Sorry.
All right, come on.
Yeah, you good.
I like your energy.
Nah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so look. Chrisean, I fuck with you like.
Okay.
Feel me? You Showtime. I fuck with people that Showtime. Like.
What's Showtime? What's that? What?
Showtime. You see this? CMB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you die for that clip. Like you go out there, you entertain the people. You walk.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are.
Okay,
but
cool.
I'm gonna be honest.
What happened? I don't like bad news.
Out of respect for my cast and the
Oh,
people
damn.
I can't have you as a love mom. I can't. It's just crazy. I can't.
A love bomb? What's that?
Like, so you would have came on and been taking these girls' niggas and shit.
I want to take them. I want somebody to take me. I don't want to take
shit.
nobody, nigga.
Oh.
I'm here.
Wait, who do you want? Have you seen anybody who's like?
Oh, last time was you.
Huh?
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just the host though.
I know. I'm saying that's the only nigga I seen when I came in.
Nah, I got many handsome men, you feel me, niggas around type shit. So you would have been like had full access, like gourmet buffet.
So I don't got
Golden
access
Corral,
because of who?
because of production reasons.
You don't gotta lie. Yo, Wendy over here.
No, chill. No.
Oh,
We
okay.
not doing that.
Okay.
We not. Come on.
I didn't
We not
come here to
doing
fight or none of that. I came here to find some love and support your
Did you really?
Support real shit.
Support a black brother.
Real shit.
You my
I
nigga.
hit you up.
I
All right,
appreciate
cool.
that.
Then
Nah,
you like pull up ASAP now. I'm like, all right, on the way. Got ready
did.
in the car.
All right, the people want to hear you talk. Go ahead. I don't know what you were gonna say, but they saying let her talk. I don't know.
Now if I came to, I don't know. I came to.
Tell them what you came to do.
I came to pull up, to show love and show face. Hey y'all, and I don't know. I'm not here to fight, yo. Why? Can they vote? Can they chat vote?
If you stay.
Yeah.
All right, vote.
Cause he trying to kick me out because he think I'm on like rah-rah with Wendy, but I'm not, yo. That was internet beef that she started. So when I responded, but I ain't been in a fight since a year, 2 years. I don't do that no more. I run.
So they saying you started it. Is that true?
How no? She literally was like, oh.
But like you don't have no smoke with her. It's cold.
No, I don't like how she's trying to blackball me now. That's crazy.
No, that she's
What's
not trying to do that. No. Oh, we gotta be careful with our language here.
She wasn't careful with hers, yo. That's crazy.
But look, at the end of the day, let's all be friends. I fuck with Wendy. I fuck with you.
We can be friends.
Let's all be cool.
But it's like it's crazy. Every time I try to speak up for myself, I guess I scared y'all. That's crazy.
Yo.
Bro, he told me pull up. Guess how long the ride was? 3 hours. 3 hours, yo. And I got ready in the car. You know, this gonna break my little heart, but it's okay.
What's gonna happen?
Huh?
I don't know what you just said, but yeah.
Cause experiencing the whole experience. I'm not like that, but I'm really like I'm chilling. We can have a little sit down. I promise to God.
Here's
be
the
nice.
thing though. If
what?
she don't want to have that sit down, I cannot force anyone to have a sit down though, Chrisean. You feel me?
I'm not saying force her. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying
I just don't think that sit down.
That's crazy. Isn't that crazy, yo?
What's crazy?
Cause somebody can talk so much stuff.
No, but look, at the end of the day though,
what?
For whatever happened, y'all had shit that happened prior. Sometimes people make mistakes. Maybe she just speaking her mind. Maybe she said some shit that she regret. Who knows?
She's like, oh, I'm scared of her. So I was like, why would you troll me like that?
She was probably just cracking a joke. She was probably just
okay, you know what I be going through? A lot. A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So.
Yeah, okay, what I'll say is.
And I don't like when I speak up. Y'all got something to say, like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, you was doing all that stuff, but now you scary. And I'm not even on that, though. What the heck? I don't start with people. People click for me because I'm Chrisean Rock. A household name. And I'm going to keep saying that shit.
Yeah.
What?
I get you. Here, give me a hug.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You are like, I don't want no hug no more. Leave it. I'll be back. This not on the left show. But who is the contestant? Oh.
Feel me? Lots of.
Okay. It ain't no contestant.
Yeah, they over there. I think them niggas in their room right now.
Huh?
Come on.
But I don't want.
I got you a little gift.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, always gotta show love.
Are you lying?
I'm so serious.
How you know I was here? They didn't even know that I was here.
You're a good man though.
I didn't, but I just saw I couldn't just see you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I had to become the contestant.
So he is he's whatever he wants to be.
My name's Corey.
That's cool, Corey.
What's your name?
Chrisean.
Nice to meet you.
How old is you?
Me, I'm 22.
Why y'all doing all that? I never over there 20 years, huh?
Wait, how old are you?
25.
Oh, wow.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Makes sense.
Oh, we the same age.
Yeah, you my dog.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, well,
Do I look appealing?
Huh?
Do I look appealing?
You covered up. I don't know. You got your head. You got everything covered.
I like being protected. You know, anytime you need a shooter to, I'm here.
And she ain't scared of that. That's crazy.
Nah, that's not how my girl.
Wait,
really
why
shoot.
would he be scared of Corey? Why would she be scared of Corey?
He just said he coming up. Pew, pew. Like, I'm not coming up. I'm coming
telling you right now,
as
you
I
need
am.
somebody like me in your life. I'm telling you. Somebody
I'm
like
not even in the game no more. I'm disqualified for
don't
being
worry.
Chrisean Rock.
You got immunity. I can put you back in the game. Don't worry about it. It was nice meeting you, though. I'm going to let you rock out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go. Oh, nice. Bye. I like your camera. Damn.
Yeah, so you in LA, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do something, you feel me, soon. You know, if you down, you make music, right?
I want to know who the contestant is, though.
Yeah, because there's no, you don't have like any access to them, unfortunately, because of what happened. But
What happened? Nothing happened. Nothing really happened.
no, it's just like, okay. So like,
Okay, look. She talked about if I didn't have braids or weave, she could take me in a fight. And I said something about her being an enchilada. That was it, and it left it off right there. Like, she made her racist comment, I came back with one. We ain't racist, we trolling. Quit farming, you feel me? This nigga is
CMB.
oh, look, they think it's funny. Enchilada is funny. No,
It is.
Don't lie.
I love all people in all races, you feel me?
Here, thanks for the love, though. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I love my Hispanics. I love my black queens, especially my black queens. You feel me? Feel me? Little racism here and there, making jokes. You feel me? Let's not be racist. Let's just be happy. You know? Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know y'all saying let her stay. No, Wendy is my original cast. Chrisean is a love bomb. As much as I would love to let Wendy stay, love to let Chrisean stay, at the end of the day, Wendy was here first. And I'm not just gonna violate her because Chrisean come on, she funny and I fuck with Chrisean, she cool, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's Snake. Because if I was in those shoes, I wouldn't want to get did like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Wendy just found out Chrisean was here. Who brought Chrisean? This nigga. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't know they had no beef. Take it or leave it. If you don't believe it, suck my dick. I didn't know they had whatever they had going on. Nigga, Chrisean hit me up to come on the show. I fuck with Wendy heavy. I don't want no problems with them. I don't need Wendy having no problems. So if Chrisean not on the shit, she not on the shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's fine. It's not like that's not like I need to have Chrisean on the show. I don't need Wendy having those what's it called. But yeah, that's what happened. 100% fully what happened. If you gonna cry about it, go cry in the corner, nigga. You're a loser.
Man, y'all want that CNB shit? That CNB shit happen.
Yeah, niggas be pussy.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. 100% though. Bad Baby was not here. I don't know why she called me talking about Bad Baby here. And I didn't know that Wendy, Chrisean had problems. Wendy, I already spoke to you. I apologize, you feel me? Not trying to get you in no issues with nobody. I fuck with Wendy heavy. She's been nothing but good vibes on this show. She's been great. I fuck with Wendy a lot. But I don't need nobody, you feel me, getting into any arguments or fights or feeling like they got set up. So as far as she could just go. It's not a big deal. You feel me? I'm not tripping about it. But y'all know what time it is. We CNB, nigga. We over here. Let's get fucking messy. Y'all know what time it is, nigga. I told y'all to start the stream. Shit getting messy, nigga. It's gonna keep getting messy, nigga. We not done. This show not done.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.